All right, to get started, we'll warm up a little bit, but first we just want to check in with alignment as always. So do your best as we begin to move to keep a really long spine. Throughout the day, we tend to get a little extended in the low back, the belly kind of puffing outward. So do your best to strengthen your core and your belly muscles, pulling the low back into more neutral position. Point your tailbone down and think of always lifting your heart with a long neck. So we always want to move with alignment and attention to detail and control. So with that being said, here we go. We'll start warming up. We're going to do 10 walkouts. So find one end of your space where you have space in front of you. And bending your knees, bring your hands all the way to the floor here. You're going to walk your hands out away from you so that you're in a plank position. Now remember, you can drop your knees at any time. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Go ahead and stand up nice and tall. So we'll do that 10 times. Here we go. Here's number 2. Come down. Walk it out. Walk it back in. And up to standing. Here's 3. So remember to keep your strong belly, strong core as you move. Here's 4. Come on up, beginning to feel some nice warmth in the legs, arms, and back. All right, number 6. Keep those strong arms. So if you notice your neck kind of collapsing into your shoulders here, think of lifting your heart away from the floor when you're in that plank. 7. Here's number 8. All right, 2 more. You can always slow it down if you need to. I'm just kind of holding space for you. But if you need to slow it down and do fewer than 10, that's always okay, okay? I'd much rather you slow it down than wear yourself out. Okay, come on up and I'll meet you up standing. We did 10. Next, we're going to do 20 toe taps. So find where you have some space in front of you, and we're going to kick one leg out in front. Think of reaching opposite hand toward opposite shin or foot, okay? And then switch sides. Opposite hand, opposite foot. And we'll do 20 all together on each side. So 4, 4, 5, and 5. Now you might tap your knee. Maybe that works better, okay? 7, and 7. 8. So feel free to reduce the range of motion here. Keep that heart up high. And we just got 5. 4, 3, 2, and last one on each side. Let it go. Okay, shake it off. So we did 10 walkouts, we did 20 toe touches. Next, let's do 30 arm circles. So big movement with your arms, just huge circles. We're gonna do 30, 15 on each side. Okay, 3, 4, keep that neck long. 6, 7, 8, 9, should feel real good in your shoulders. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now reverse, we're gonna do 15, 14, 13. You might get some pops in your shoulders. As long as it feels good, it's okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. Whew. Okay, next up, we're going back down to 20. Next up, lunge and rotation. So find where you have space in front of you. Okay, we're gonna lunge forward and then rotate over the front leg. So a nice twist, keeping that heart big and upright. And then switch sides, step it back, lunge to the other side. So other side lunge. Okay, twist over that front leg. So we're gonna do 10 on each side. So here's 2, nice and slow. Step it back, and 2, it back. Here's 3. Step it back, and 3. All right, so keep your lunges going. Feel free to take a different pace from me. You don't have to match my pace. I'm just kind of hold in that space. But as you move, remember to breathe. It's so important to keep that breath moving. And remember the knees. Try to keep that front knee behind its own ankle. So we always watch the front knee to make sure it doesn't bend too deeply. And you can float the back knee low toward the ground or even put it down at any time. Almost there. Just a couple more. Okay, now the next one you find, hold it right there. We're just gonna hold it a little bit. Feel free to open your arms wide, looking at that back hand. Whew. Let the legs get a little bit hot. And we'll switch sides here. Switch and hold other leg forward. Drop into the lunge, hold, breathe. Let a little bit of burn happen. And let's let it go here. Whew, shake it off. Okay, next up we're going back down to 10 to complete our warm-up with some down dog walkouts. So plain and simple, go ahead and bend your knees, bring your hands to the floor, and find what, if you were at a yoga class, we would call a down dog shape. You could also call it a mountain shape with your hips high in the air. And it's nice and easy. We're just gonna walk one heel down while the other heel goes up. So you're bending one knee, and then switch sides. Plain and simple, we're gonna do 10 on each side. So 9. Walk. And 8. So what you're doing is you're stretching out the backs of your legs a little bit here, maybe catching your breath. 6. 5. 4. You can always drop to your knees here if you needed a break. 3. 2, and 1. Right. From here, go ahead and walk to your hands and press yourself up. I like to put my head up first before my hips come up, and so I don't get a head rush. All right, so shake it off. I hope you're nice and warm. I'm feeling pretty warm. I'm ready for anything. So we'll start our intervals of 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. The first thing we're going to do is a side-to-side lunge with a squat. We're going to lunge to one side. Think of dropping your hips back. Come back to center and squat. Lunge to the other side. Okay, let's do this for 45 seconds. Let's go. Squat back to center. Lunge to one side. And squat. Lunge to the other side. And squat. Keep it up. So as you move, okay, we're squatting. So important to keep those knees toward each other, pointing forward. And keep that spine nice and long. Nice, you're almost there. Keep it up. Lunge and squat. Lunge. You got 10 seconds left. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. You got 15 seconds. Next up is plain and simple high knees. Okay? So take 5 more seconds. Take a deep breath. Give yourself that rest. And we'll go in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. High knees. Boom. So you want to get your hands about chest height. I like to challenge myself here and do the chest height hands to make that knee go up. Sometimes it's tempting to kind of let your hands come down. Keep it up. Get them up there. Using your hip flexors here. Giving your low back a nice stretch out actually as you do this. Keep it up. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. let it go. Take 15 seconds to shake it off. Next up, we're going back to that side lunge and squat. Okay, remember that? We're doing that in 5. Take a deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Back to the side lunge and the squat. Other side lunge and squat. Keep it going, team. Remember to keep that heart high and open. Okay, it's tempting to bow here, like you're trying to drop the hips without dropping your heart. Keep it going. Almost there. You can always slow it down if you need to, or drop your hips a little lower. In 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Whew. Next up, we're going back around to those high knees, but take a deep breath, take that break. Let it go. High knees in 3, 2, and 1. Hit our knees or hands are chest height, and you bring the knees up to the hands. Get them up there. Keep it up, team. Good to practice that single leg stance. Very good for your balance. Good for your leg strength. Supporting all that body weight on one leg. Keep it up. Nice work, team. Keep it up in 10. In 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. Okay, take 15 seconds. Next up is going to be a squat, and you're going to walk to the back of your space, and you're going to walk to the front of your space in a squat, okay? Take a deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Squat, walk around, walk backwards, and walk forward. Now this is very silly, so just embrace it. And keep your heart big and open. Okay, you can drop your squat to make this more challenging. And you can lift your squat to make it more gentle. But I do want to encourage you to stay in the squat. Don't cheat yourself. So this is our first of 2 rounds of this squat walk, so enjoy. You're almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Take 15 seconds. Come down to your plank position. Remember that your plank can always have the knees down or not. You're going to come down in a push-up, reach your hands forward, and then back up to a push-up. Very simple. Let's go. 45 seconds. Push-up to Superman. Push-up. And Superman. Superwoman, super person. Keep it going. Okay, use your breath here. I like to inhale on the super person and exhale on the push-up. Use those knees at any time. Okay, they really can be helpful, and I'm showing you how that might look. But keep breathing. You just got 10 here. Then we'll go back to the squat walk. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take 15 seconds, slowly coming up for your squat walk. Round 2. Take a deep breath. Let it go. 3, 2, and 1. Squat walk. Forward and backward, friends. Remember to drop that tail for more challenge. And lift the tail for less challenge. But no matter what, strong belly, strong core, please. So this is our second round of squat walk. It will be our last round of this. So soak it up. We're going to do rounds of 2 today. Keep going, you're almost there. Feel like you're bored, drop that hip a little lower. For 3, 2, and 1. it off, let it go. Come down to your plank position for our second and final round of push-up Superman. Remember, Superman on the inhale, push-up on the exhale. Take a deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Push up, Superman. Keep it up. Super person, inhale. Push up, exhale. Use those knees as your best friends, okay? But whether you have your knees down or up, do me a favor and get that core strong. Engage the belly muscles inward. Protect the low back. Nice work. In 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take your time. Come up to a squat. No rush. These squats are going to be extra special. Take a big breath in. Big exhale. In 3, 2, and 1. Arms up. Take 3 seconds to come down to the squat. 2, 3, and up. Again, squat. 2, 3, and up. Keep it going nice and slow. Squat, 2, 3, and up. Now you could shorten your squats if you need to. You could lengthen them. You're gonna play with what's your ideal challenge level right now to keep you both engaged, but also at ease. Keep it going. Almost there. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take your time coming down to your plank, okay? Now here's what we're gonna do. From your plank, you're gonna touch opposite hand to toe, and then you're gonna step foot out to the side, foot out to the side. You'll follow along, let's go. From your plank, opposite hand to foot, opposite hand to foot, step 1 foot out, step 1 foot out. So it's a toe tap, foot out, foot out. Now you can do all this with your knees down, and I'm showing you how that might look. Okay, keep it going. Knees down or not. Keep that belly strong, strong, strong. Lift it high. Protect that beautiful low back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Slowly come up to standing for another round, our second round of 3-second down squats. Okay, take a deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and up. Nice and slow. 3, 2, 1, and up. Feel a sense of engagement between your knees as you come down, like you always wanted your knees to point forward. Nice work here. Keep going with it. It's worth it. All right, as you move, ask yourself if you could lengthen and make your chest a little bigger. Sometimes I tend to drop my head a little bit here. Okay, just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take your time coming back down to your plank, and we'll do the same plank toe taps combined with the step out, okay? Take a deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Plank toe taps. And plank step out. Okay, strong shoulders here, pushing the floor all the time. Strong belly, lifting the low back. Stick with it, friends. This is good work. Very good stuff. You're almost there. This is our second and final round of these, so you never have to do it again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Come down to your left side. So drop down onto your left side. And we're gonna do a V up on the left side. So drop that left elbow, left hip is down, and you're kind of rolling onto your left side. And I want you to swing your legs up in the air and reach your hands for your toes. Let's go. Left side V up. Swing, and then bring it down. So you can kind of roll that right hip open to the ceiling if you need to, okay? You don't necessarily have to be completely on your side. But as long as that right cheek is off the floor. Keep it going. This is great stuff. You can feel it. Okay, think of lifting that left side. Just get it so high. Nice and controlled is what we want. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. We're just going to switch sides. So now your right cheek is going to be down and your left glute will be up. Right elbow, same thing. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, legs up, left hand to the toes. Just imagine you could lift that right side another inch. And always remind yourself, lift. Nice breath. I like to exhale on the reach and inhale on the release. But as long as you're breathing, that's the most important thing. Get that heart pumping. Keep it going. You're almost there. It's great work. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go and switch sides back to the left. We're gonna really enjoy this one. Take a moment. 3, 2, and 1. Right glute is off the floor. V up and release. If you want to do a little hover of the legs at the bottom, that's always nice. Okay, I enjoy a hover. But if it's a bit much for you, you can also rest the legs in between. Take that moment of rest. Keep breathing. Hopefully you're feeling your obliques and your abs really working for you. Amazing stuff. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Switch sides. Okay, the right glute is on the floor now. The left glute is lifted. Right elbow down. Take a moment. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Or let's go. All right. Keep that breath. It's important to stay engaged with these movements. So if you find yourself kind of drifting off, sometimes that happens, see if you can engage yourself by making it slower or deeper, if that ever happens to you. Keep it going. Almost there. It's our last round of this. All right, my friends, in 3, 2, and 1. Let that go, okay? Take 15 seconds coming up to standing. There's no rush at all, okay? Stabilize that left foot deep in the ground. Find space in front and back of you. And you're gonna lunge forward with the right foot, back to center, and backward with the right foot. Let's go. 45 seconds, just like this. Forward and backward. Okay, now take a little time to keep your heart nice and upright here. Just if you find yourself kind of leaning forward like I do sometimes, you gotta lean back into it. And then maybe get your arms up. You can play around with adding arms. I always like an arm lift. Keep it up. Forward and back. Nice work. In 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Other side, we're going to plant the right foot and the left leg will be lunging forward and back, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Left leg lunge. Back to center. Left leg lunge. Back to center. Keep it going. Keep that heart big and open. You can always make your lunge deeper, and you can always make it shallower, so always feel free to modify in this way. Hopefully you feel those legs talking to you. It's good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. We're going to go back to the right leg lunging. So shake it off. 5, 4, right leg is moving. 1, right leg lunge, back to center. Right leg lunge, back to center. Stick with it, team. We're more than halfway through this workout. You're doing great. That left leg is so strong right now, just supporting and stabilizing. And the right leg is very mobile. Okay, enjoy that balance. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. We're going to do the second side. The left leg will be the lunging leg. Take a moment. 3, 2, and 1. Last set of lunges. Let's go. Forward and back with that left leg. Put those arms in there. Always modify that lunge if you need a moment. You can even set that knee down, that back knee at any time. Keep it going. Last round of lunges right here. You can do it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. Take a moment. Maybe get a drink of water. All right, coming up next, I'm going to meet you down in a plank. So come down to your plank. Remember to use your knees down at any time, okay? It's going to be a plank row. So we'll start in a plank position, and trying to keep your shoulders nice and level, you're going to pull up one hand at a time. Pull it up, set it down, all right? Plank row. Remember those knees, and remember your strong belly. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Plank row it. Boom. So imagine you have a glass of water on your back here. You really don't want to spill it. Everything is so stable and strong. Pull an elbow up. See if you can keep that elbow really close to your ribs, like you're trying to scrape your ribs with it. You're almost there. Stick with it. In 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take a little time, come down to your belly, okay? This is gonna be a Superman hold. So you're gonna lift your body up and you're gonna hold, okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Superwoman hold. Look down and breathe. Strong back here. Okay, one of the things that really helps me when I'm doing a back extension, which is what we are doing, is just know you can drop your hands, feet, and head at any time. You can always drop them. Support yourself. See if you could point your tailbone at your toes, like you're trying to really tuck that tail, and see how it feels to point the tailbone at your toes. Keep breathing. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Come back up for your second round of the plank row. Whew. Hopefully your arms are feeling real good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your plank and start rowing. Keep going. So remember that strong belly, always lifting up and in towards your spine, keeping your low back safe. Strong shoulders. And remember to smile. Think about how strong you're getting. Almost there. You can do this. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Come back down to your belly for our second and final round of Superwoman hold. Okay, you're just going to lift and hold that super shape. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on in to that super shape. Look down a little bit so your neck is nice and long. And point that tailbone at your toes and breathe. If holding it starts to feel like too much, just put your hands down. Just lift the legs. Keep breathing, team. Think of all the strong back muscles lifting up your heavy arms and legs and head. You can do this for 10. You can do it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, that was our second round of Superman hold, so let's move on to something else. This is going to be a walking push-up. So you're going to find your plank position, okay, maybe knees down. You're going to do a push-up, walk it to one side, do another push-up, back to center, and over to the other side. Okay, let's go. 45 seconds, walking push-up. It's okay if you're going to mix it up right away. The point is, we're doing different arm width push-ups. So sometimes your arms are wide, and sometimes they're narrow. And you can use the knees, or challenge yourself not to. Keep going. Think of pulling those elbows in towards your spot, your ribs. 10 seconds left. All right, we just have 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Give your arms a break. Take your time coming up to a squat, okay? We're getting toward the end of the workout. Next up, we have a narrow feet squat and a wide feet squat. And that's it. Narrow and wide. Let's go. 45 seconds. Narrow and wide. Just as with any squat, keep that heart big and open. Keep the low back safe and supported. I don't know about you friends, but I feel really warm. I feel like we've had a really great workout. Feels good. Keep it going. You just got 10. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Okay, we're going to go down to those walking push-ups. Second round, find your plank. Okay, push up, walk it to one side, push up at the center, and walk it to the other side. Let's go. 45 seconds. Push up and walk it. Whew. Now you know we're near the end of the workout, so give it what you got, okay? Let those arms work. Use all your last arm juice here. Keep it up. Stick with the challenge. gets so challenging toward the end of that 45 seconds. Maybe you slow it down. You can do it for 10. That's right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Come on up. Our last movement of the workout. Big and little squat. Shake it off. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little squat and big squat. Get that heart big and open, friends. All that warm shoulder meat. Okay, we just work the shoulders. Keep going. Now this is our last movement of the workout. This is it. So get the squats as low as your challenge level is happy with, okay? Find that challenge. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Amazing work, team. What a great workout. Now, it's super important that we cool down and we stretch, okay? So important. Go ahead and step your feet nice and wide. And just we're gonna do some plain and simple windmills just to cool your body down. So take a big breath. Throw your arms up in the air, spread open your chest. And with your exhale, just bend your left leg. See if you can bring your right foot towards your right hand, towards your left foot. So just crossing over. Big breath in to come back up. Exhale, bend the right knee, left hand over to the right foot. And just take a few more like this. Hand to opposite foot. Inhale. And exhale. I want you to really take it slow. Our job right now is to give your body gentle movements to cool down. Let your heart slow slowly. Okay, not slow down all at once. Try to slow your breath down. Okay, next time you're back up at center, go ahead and pause right there with me. Turn your toes to face a little bit more inward. And you can bend your knees here if you need. Hands to hips. Go ahead and fold yourself so that your head comes down. You can drop your hands under your shoulders here. Maybe fingertips or palms. And take a moment, you can kind of bend side to side. Okay, if you need to take your feet a different distance, do it. And if you need to bend those knees, go ahead and do it. But from here, go ahead and plant one hand and just reach up with the other one. Turn it into a twist. Take a few breaths here. Think of big heart opening up. Big breath in. Big exhale. Stretching out your whole back and spine, okay? Your obliques, your abs, getting a nice wringing out. And as you're ready, switch sides. Top hand comes down. Bottom hand goes up. Breathe. Think about lengthening your head away from your hips. Spreading open your chest here, getting a nice stretch in your legs as well. All right, as you're ready, bring that top hand down, and then you could just kind of drop your head here. Let the top of your head point at the floor, and just shake it out, hang. All right, from here, just go ahead and come down to your knees. One knee at a time comes down. Have a seat, and I just want to get you a nice little hip stretch real quick, so you can just lean back on your hands. So your feet are out in front of you with your knees pointed up. Okay, and just take your right ankle on top of your left knee, okay? And you might need to change the position of your legs, but make a figure 4 shape here. And then with a really active flex in your right ankle, okay, really strongly flexed, think of drawing that right knee away from you without touching it, of course. So you're using your right outer hip to open up your right inner hip. And breathe here. Maybe rock it a little bit side to side. I like to give it some nice resistance and really try to draw the knee away. Okay, switching sides, super simple. Right foot is on the floor now. The left ankle, very flexed, is going to hook on top of the right knee. Take a moment here, make sure your spine is nice and long, of course, and think about, I want to move that left knee away from my nose. So really calling in the strength of the left outer hip to open in the inner. All right, team, as you're ready, go ahead and let that go. Take both legs out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall here. And if it's hard to sit up tall with your legs out in front, not a problem. You just put a little bend in your knees, okay? The idea is I just want you to walk your hands out towards your feet and allow your upper body to just drape over your lower body. Take a few breaths here. As you feel your spine curve, kind of allow your head to hang and just let the back of your body be soft, soft, soft. Right, as you're ready, roll yourself up. Okay, give yourself a hand. What an amazing workout, friends. Thanks so much for coming.